Welcome to the second part of an 8-part series where we are building the Mountain of Shintaro. Today we are going to delve deep and work on the first part of the mountain itself. This is the lava lakes. Let's go over to the minifigure chart. Sadly, in today's video we only have one minifigure, but he's pretty cool, plus he has a mullet. We are going to unlock the minifigure Corgram. To make this really muscular character, I used the pants from the Where Are My Pants guy, or rather the lack thereof, the torso of this really cool dwarf. I grabbed the head from Dareth, and I cut the hairpiece off a weird variant of Jay who had a mullet. Now we can stack them all together, and we got this awesome Corgram. For his weapon, I gave him the rather friendly talking axe, with a cool blue crystal in the middle. Now it's time to unlock the lava land build. We're going to have lava, lava falls, and dried lava. The base for this entire mountain is going to be 4 32 by 32 base plates, and I'm going to start with 1/4 of that, which means my part is going to be a 32 by 32. On top of that, I layered some orange plates for the base of the lava. In order to make the lava glow, I got these cool fairy lights and wove them between these 1x1 see-through studs. On top of that, I flooded it with an insane amount of transparent orange tiles. To add some crunch to this lava, I made some magma chunks, which I also placed on top of this lava. I made it 3D by adding magma flowing down off the edge of this platform. The earth surrounding this lava pool is all charred and black. So to create that, I used a lot of black wing pieces. I added some chunks of rocks floating in the middle of this lava pool. Now it's time for the cave walls. I didn't want them to be plain and boring, so instead added a color variation in the rock. I started with the black, then faded up to dark brown, reddish brown, burnt orange, nougat, and finally the actual rock.
Wow.
This makes the cave really glow, and it looks pretty cool. Using these see-through orange crane pieces, I was able to make a lava fall, and wove some fairy lights throughout it. And these really cool drops of lava were made using these missile pieces. This lava fall finally ended up flowing into the lava lake beneath. While I was building out this wall, I left room for some cool cave entrances. And over here, I made a little minecart stopper, but that's for another video. In the show, once they get past the lava plane, they come to the Earth Temple, and my job is to build these massive doors. Leading up to it are a few stairs, attached using snot bricks. On each side of this door, I made big stone torches, using half cone pieces and some really cool flame elements. And behind that, I put a light brick. Then I built 2 giant stone doors, using some black quarter circle pieces and clips for the detailing on front. I clicked them onto the build, and now when you open them, the torches light up. I built these walls up 24 bricks and then tiled them off. And above the door, I made this cool shape using wheel wells and arches. This thing is awesome, but it's still missing something. So it's time to get the super entrepreneur and best mock builder in the United States, Tyler, to help us build this awesome lava monster.
So this is one my brother made a couple years back, but we need another one because this one is very cool except it's just too big. So we don't need this. I started with the body, and thankfully I was able to get a lot of inspiration from my older brother Jonathan, who had already built one. So the main colors I used for this build were lime yellow, black, and transparent orange. So a good way to describe this mouth would be horrifying. This lava monster took a lot of inspiration from Golem because he has 9 teeth. For the eyes, I used little quarter circle pieces. And then I had Corgram kill a skeleton and use the arms for his eyebrows. I used a transparent orange dome for the top of his head to give the right curvature. Thankfully I didn't have to build the legs because Corgram did that for me. And then all I had to do was build a 3-jointed tentacle piece and then times it by 6. And then I clicked all the tentacles onto his body, and now I have this vicious lava monster who can wiggle his tentacles, as seen in this video. And sadly, he can eat Corgram in one bite.
Now that we have this incredible monster, we can place him in the build, and it finally looks complete.
And if you guys want to build this lava monster yourself, you totally can. Go to
brick-legends.com.
or to the link in the description, and you can pick up your very own digital copy of these lava monster instructions for only $5. This lava monster is very cool. Sadly, because these underground sections are so massive, we're not going to be making instructions for those. We're very sorry, but we cannot wait to see you in my next section, which will be next week. So, peace. Out.
Subscribe.